This week, Gearbox and 2K hit us with a lot of Borderlands news, from pearlescent odds and drop sources to shiny loot finally getting fixed, the new vault cards, new bosses, and more. Getting us started though, this week's update on Borderlands 4 was what they call a minor update, but it did fix a major problem. Prior to this update, it was impossible to complete the Phosphine challenge and unlock the cosmetic associated with it, but now you can actually get the final 2 Phosphines via tipping Moxie at her bottoms up bar in Carcadia Burns. I lucked out and got the sweet embrace on literally my first tip. Hey, all right, got something. All right, Mox, shiny first run. Bro, what? What? But then I spent the next 2 hours not getting the cold shoulder. I did manage, however, to get 4 total sweet embrace shinies. So if that happens to you, don't panic. It's just one of those weird things that can happen and it does not affect your progress. Just keep trying until you get both of them. And here's what the cosmetic for getting them all looks like, courtesy of my friend Young Stoney. You can check out his YouTube channel with the link in the description down below to show him some support for sharing this picture with you guys. Up next, we're now less than a week away from Pearlescents returning to Borderlands for the first time in over a decade. Some of you guys might not have even been born yet. Not since Borderlands 2 has this ultra rare rarity of item appeared in the games. According to Grant Ko from Gearbox, one of the ways to get the pearls is through a new permanent activity in the 3 main zones, Fadefields, Carcadia, and Terminus. He says that these new activities do not go away and there is no wait time to repeat them. Players can immediately restart these activities after succeeding or failing an attempt. For the rarity of the drops, Grant said that those would be a higher than Phosphine drop rate and that rate will scale with your UVH levels, just like legendary dedicated drops do right now. He says that there is a small quote-unquote journey to provide some variety in this farm rather than just kill, respawn, kill, and I dig that. Now to me, this sounds like they're actually adding an in-game like activity for us to defeat, and I'm all for it. I do hope that the pearls also have an astronomically low chance to randomly world drop, just like they did in Borderlands 2, because that takes me back to those days farming bunker and getting a butcher from his wiener nozzle.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! This just legitimately popped out right in front of me, dude. It legitimately popped out of the nozzle right in front of me as I walked over here.
Hell, I farmed bunkers so much, I had even gotten a pearl from his red chest and one from a random loader there before. That's kind of how obsessed I was with getting that 94 sham. We need that kind of excitement brought back to Borderlands 4, and now there's a chance that that could actually happen. Grant also mentioned the existing world events that randomly spawn. The Gordello, the airship event, and the creep event will all be changing soon, he said, with like a little trademark symbol. There's some technical limitations with repeating these over and over rapidly, but the goal is to make these readily available to the players. And if I can make a request to Gearbox, please give us more iridium as the round rewards for these events. Random guns are okay, but giving more iridium would be great. It would give us like an actual reason to go do these things. Also, the music. The Gordello has this bop going on right as you start around. Oh man, you lose the music when you get off the stage. Hold on, let me go back up here. Everybody come to me. Yo, what's the deal with the music, Gearbox? And then it just stops? Bro, come on. Now let's talk about the content for this coming Thursday and the Legend of the Stone Demon Bounty Pack. Quoting Grant one last time here, the on-foot distance from start of map to Minister Screw from the previous bounty pack is shorter than the distance to the first hidden mini-boss in the Legend of the Stone Demon. In case you didn't do the Mercenary Day bounty pack, well, you should. It's actually really good. But what Grant is saying is this new bounty pack is huge. Now, the previous bounty pack, they ended up giving to us for free because they didn't feel like it was big enough and, you know, substantial enough to be worthy. And so they just basically said, all right, your paid content starts with the next bounty pack and we'll add another one at the end. So if you paid for the bounty packs, you got that first one for free, and then you're still going to get all the ones that you paid for. Okay, just so everybody's understanding that. But let's not bury the lead here. He said first of 3 hidden bosses. And I don't know about you guys, but I love solving things and trying to find things things. So I'm looking forward to tracking these bosses down and seeing what kind of loot that they have. Now, on top of that, they showed us a few images from this content, including the final boss, as you can see right here, and possibly one of the mini bosses. I also want to point out that these crystals on these guys appear to be Ordinite, which Randy, the CEO of Gearbox, had made sound like it was going to be very important prior to the game coming out. So hit me with your speculations about what you think Ordinite is and what it'll be used for, if you think that we'll even get it as a drop. I'm low-key kind of hoping that it does drop and that it'll be used to buy level upgrades for your gear, especially since we're getting Pearlescents before a level cap increase. Now, they showed off the new vault card items and cosmetics, and I have to have this Echo 4 attachment right now. Give it to me. What the hell is this thing? Looking at the new items, it appears we have a Torgue grenade, maybe a Daedalus or a Torgue shotgun, I'm not sure, a Daedalus assault rifle, and a Ripper sniper rifle. We also get a new vehicle and a bunch of mecha and kaiju themed cosmetics. Now, Vault Card 2, as I said, is paid content, but the pearls are a free upgrade to the base game. That said, the developers have said some pearls will be tied to Bounty Pack 2 content, so happy hunting, Vault Hunters. And that wraps us up for this week's news blast on Borderlands 4. Be sure to subscribe for more news, updates, and guides. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.